Wassail snakes. Wassail snakes. Wassail snakes. Hello. You alright? So, it's a beautiful changing energy today, and as I've said that, I've looked up and the sun has just popped onto the hedge in front of me. This is good stuff today. I've been on a bit of a shamanic trip for a couple of days to get some more distortions out of me to help me to read with everybody. It does seem never ending, but like I said, I quite like a bit of shadow work. It's just very difficult facing it because you're facing yourself and the things that you've manifested in your life that you think were sent from outside of you, but you made them all yourself. I made them all myself, and I needed to get them out. So we're doing today's ninth moon reading, which is the moon of molecular bliss. We're starting it with the cards of the inner child, the l'enfant intérieur. Might have to take both of those. I've put it on the bottom. Oh no, you've got two already. I'm going to keep that one upright because something's telling me it's relevant, but I usually like just one card. The idea that you're greedily getting three is just so naughty, snakes. So, can we please have 12 cards? This is a mixture between Les Chemins de l'Eval, the Awakening Paths, and the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck. Giving beautiful messages. We have one. Ooh, that one was there in the dragon reading. But, you know, it's definitely an energy that we've all got to work with. So, come on, we need some messages for snakes. There's 3. Oh, it's suddenly getting very hot. Oh no, it would have to be that way. Oh, that one's gone so far away. Oh, it's because it's a card I don't like. Oh, there we go. So, let me just look at what they vaguely are saying. Okay, and then what do we have here? Okay, I'm not sure about that one. It might become relevant as we read through the reading. So you've got Oh, I didn't notice that. Interesting. You've got 1 and 10. It's down as 10 and 1, but it's still 1 and 10. And as I hold it up, it's going to look like 1 and 10. So, this is the 1st of October. Something's unlocking that's brand new, that gets you off the crazy carousel that you've been riding on. So we've got Alice in Wonderland and Aladdin and his magic lamp. This card is first and this is second, but actually it's the order doesn't really matter because I'm being told to put them this way. But what I want you to notice is in the top of this Wheel of Fortune card, the 10, there's a key. Something's unlocking on the 1st of October. I know that I've been having an obsession with that date for a while. I know partly because it's my birthday, but there's a full moon in Aries, and that's an ending with brand new beginnings kind of moon. It's a double moon, and in October there's 3 moon phases, Snake. So there's something very big happening. There's a real sense of just getting off this crazy carousel now, stopping it. Maybe that's what happens on the 1st of October. Maybe that's the point at which we just stop with all this and decide to rub the lamp and call in a brand new beginning. There's a whole new world outside the window here, and Spirit's sitting there saying to you, just break down all those walls, just leave, get off that carousel, stop going round and round and round in fear with the Queen of... Is she the Queen of Hearts? I think she is, because there's an Ace of Hearts. And there's a Mad Hatter demonstrating this whole madness that's going on. And suddenly Alice has been caught by the notion of a book, a new chapter. So instead of just keep going round and round and round, she's like, oh, hang on, I could turn the page on something new. So, where do we begin? With the Tree of Life and La Confiance, which is trust. And look, I know that we all have all these questions about the past, but pick up the book and walk somewhere else. Walk towards this light. The Tree of Life is walking with you if you decide to let go of the questioning fears, the wondering about why this happened, why did that not happen, how did I get to this stage, what's going to happen next. If you just have that trust to walk forwards, you will find change. You will find a massive amount of change. So, the next 2 cards are the magic within you. Because look, this is like your sacral, this lamp. And your inner child that once was a child is transforming into a luminous warrior to go on a better pathway. No longer trapped in the playroom, on the carousel, going round and round. It's about a transformation. Taking off the mask of the wounded child and coming into the energy of the magic within you to transform everything. This is very powerful because this is 33, this card, and it's about transforming the world around us that we live in, making a difference to the frequency of the energy around us. So, sorry, they're putting a diverting message in my head that's got nothing to do with the cards. And I just had to say to them, I do understand that, but then that doesn't matter. They're talking about how if I put a reading out for a full moon or a new moon, if it says those words, more people will watch it. When we signpost these things as animal spirits, people don't look at it. But the point of that is, even though I'm trying to encourage you to look at all of them, is only the people ready to hear them see them. And so they're just reminding me that it's individual journeys and people are all at different phases in it. And you're all in different phases of getting off this carousel. So you're in a different phase of, you've got now number 9, the divine 9. Oh, looky, look. So you've got Vision Quest, the Awakening, and Magic. And actually they're 3, 3, 9, and 60, which is 369. That's the divine frequency of Source coming in to transform everything around you. That's the Nikola Tesla code. The Awakening is the key. The magic is within you, so the frequencies that you're bouncing between, that you're caught going between, is the idea of accepting magic and going on a vision quest to see what your awakening truth is. That's really very beautiful. So, snakes. Awaken your adult inner child, and that's your awakening. You awaken that and bring that into your body. The rat reading might help you, but that's part of your pathway right now. That's the stage that you're on. And then we have the Holy Mountain, which is you. It's so beautiful because you're so tiny. And that's part of the awakening, is realizing the vast majesty. I don't like that word, but it is a majesty. It's because I don't like the idea of monarchs. I mean majestic as in magically powerful. The magi part of it, the magician, not the crowning. Because, you know, monarchs are not magic. King Canute showed you that. The story of King Canute, which some of you might not know, was that they always say he tried to turn back the tides to show that his divine right to rule was the magic. But actually what he did was he took his throne and he popped it on the shore and he said to people, I'm not magic, I cannot stop the tide. And he sat there and the tide came in. So they've changed the story to make him sound foolish for attempting to stop the tides. Whereas really he was trying to say that the divine right of kings is not magic. It wasn't back then. The divine right of magic is now in each of us. And that's our truth when we take off our old mask of fear. So, the Holy Mountain, that's you in molecular bliss. The reason you're so tiny is because it's got to affect every single molecule within you, and they are tiny. And when you let that happen, you get the spiral, and that's that each individual molecule, and as this energy moves through you, it grows in strength, and the magic spills over into l'endroit, the realm of newness and magic. Do you see how there's a beautiful cosmic snail opening connection? It's like this is a cloud of spiritual being and magic transforming everything around you, absolutely everything around you, but it comes from within you, snakes, deep within you. Now, the card that fell on the floor, 3, which just, I want to say 2550, 2550, might be quite important, or 5010, or 2010. There's a lot of numbers, very, very important. Even 4717, there's so many numbers. There's a real sense that at this point, you're going to start seeing the alignments of numbers to help with your level, your divine awakening. So, numbers. Oh, that's what this card is, thank goodness. Just for a change. Hooray! It's not about hope. Forget the hope part. It's literally about the synchronicity of numbers through times. So you might look at your watch and it's 12:12. You might look at your phone and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 12:34. You might look and it's 0000. Look for those numbers throughout the day. I once lived in a place where the clock on the oven never said the right time. But actually I loved it because it meant you could go in there and you could get synchronized numbers at moments when it wasn't due for another 3 or 4 hours if it was in the correct time frame. And that was quite nice because it meant that the whole sense of time was warping around me. So that card is literally the awakening of numbers, synchronicities exploding and going off around you. And then we have 4717, Carpe Diem, the smoky mirror. Seize the day on the smoky mirror. But that isn't what I'm getting. I'm getting that energy of a turtle. Now, this card. There's a kind of weird dolphin turtle creature coming in. Don't know whether you'll be able to see it, but it's running through this card and into here. There's a dolphin. It's talking about the emotions of the ocean. And this card, which has been shouting at me but didn't seem to have a place, is... There's 2 turtles in this. The mermaid's come in on the back of a turtle because she's forgotten how to float, to swim. She's lost that ability. She's frightened to go in the sea because it's so full of emotions. And that's echoing back to this card and also this crazy... So she's being brought in to get her heart back out of the box. It's like because she was so scared to swim in the Akashic Records, the ocean, her heart got locked away. It wasn't flowing properly. And so the hummingbird is bringing your heart back to clear the misty waters. And that's, in here, is your inner child stuck in the playroom, inside the treasure chest. This is the energy of coming into your Luminous Warrior and lifting that frequency up and back out. So getting your heart out. You see, when I first looked at that card, that was the part that I didn't understand and why I put it away. It looked like she was putting her heart away. Well, she had. She had put her heart away because she was frightened of the emotions of it. But now she's getting that heart back out. So, snakes. Go retrieve your heart by facing the emotions and having your spiritual awakening. Look for all the signs around you because there's loads of synchronicities coming in. And understand that it's on a micro level that will grow and grow and grow and grow and get more and more profound till actually that's what will awaken your Luminous Warrior, is the laughter at how outrageous the synchronicities become around you. And don't forget, 1st of October, there's something unlocking then. Maybe it is the point at which you properly start to wear your heart again. That's coming soon. So anyway, Wassail snakes.